Hello, everyone. Today I want to tell you about accusative and ablative cases in pharmaceutical terminology. As you know, we mostly use genitive case. However, sometimes it is necessary to use accusative case and ablative case. First of all, let's start with accusative case in pharmaceutical terminology. We've got three typical prepositions that require usage of accusative case. Let's write down this preposition. The first preposition is ad. Ad has the meaning for. For example, there is a famous pharmaceutical phrase, ad usum externum. Externum. That means for external use. For external use. And also we've got as usum internum for internal use. Okay, one more accusative preposition is contra. Contra. Contra has the meaning against of something, against. Contra is used if we want to prevent something. Two typical terms, it's contra tussim. It means against cough, but it's better to say in English for cough. For example, syrupus contra tussim, cough syrup. Syrup that helps to prevent cough. And also we've got against fever contra febrim. Typical accusative ending for third declension, im. Please pay attention. And the last preposition that requires accusative case, it's preposition per. Per means by means of, or through. Through. Well, some examples. Per os. It means that it's necessary to take the medication orally through the mouth, per os. If it's necessary to take rectally, we have to use per rectum. Os and rectum are nouns of second declension and third declension, also third declension of neuter gender. And neuter gender in accusative state, in accusative case, is the same like in nominative case. That's why we don't change. Os will be os, and rectum stays rectum. Sometimes it's necessary to take suppositories, for example, vaginally. We have to use the phrase per vaginam, ending am, because vagina is the first declension. That's why in accusative case, it has ending am. It's easy to memorize because all of you know that tablets in accusative case is tabuletam, tabuletas. The same situation per vaginam. Or for inhalation, by means of inhalation, not for, through inhalation, by means of inhalation, with the help of inhalation, we would say per inhalationem. Per inhalationem. Okay, let's continue. It's about prepositions. Also, as you remember, in prescription, after recipe, we use genitive case. However, we've got some exceptions. The exceptions are suppositories, ophthalmic films, tablets, and aerosols. Tablets, suppositories, ophthalmic films, and aerosols are used in accusative case after the verb recipe. Let's write down these examples. Recipe, tabuletam. If it's necessary to take one tablet, and I made a mistake, by the way, after recipe, we have to use capital letter. Recipe, tabuletam. Take the tablet. If it's necessary to take tablets, we would use recipe, tabuletas. We use ending as for accusative plural. For nouns or first declension. Also, exception is ophthalmic films. Ophthalmic films is always plural, so we need accusative plural. Рецепе лάμελας ophthalmicas. It's ophthalmic films. One more exception is aerosols. Recipe aerosolium. It's neuter, and neuter gender in accusative case is equal nominative case. This is just aerosolium. Recipe aerosolum and suppositories. Suppositories can be singular if it's one suppository or plural. Let's start with singular. Suppositorium, again neuter gender, so it stays like in nominative case. Recipe suppositorium and plural recipe suppositoria. And adjective, we can use rectal suppositories. It will be suppositoria rectalia, or vaginal, vaginalia. And for singular, if it's only one suppository, we can use vaginale or rectale. Suppositorium rectale or vaginale, singular. No, that's it about exceptions in prescriptions. And let's try to translate a random prescription. Well, let me think. Let's translate the prescription. Take ophthalmic films, number 6, give out, write on a label. Take ophthalmic films. You have to use for take recipe. Ophthalmic films is exception. We use accusative case instead of genitive case, so you should use recipe λάμελας ophthalmicas. Recipe λάμελας ophthalmicas. Numero 6. Give out, indicate. Give out. Done. Indicate. Signal. Or one more prescription. Take paracetamol tablets. Take paracetamol tablets. Give out, indicate. Take paracetamol tablets. Get out, indicate. Recipe. Tablets again is exception, so we have to use tablets. Paracetamol is international trade name, international name, not trade name. We have to use genitive case. Paracetamol. Then usually goes dosage, how many grams? Oh, let it be 0.10. Give out. Give out. Done. Indicate, signal. That's it. This is about accusative case in pharmaceutical terminology. Well, let's deal with ablative case examples. When we speak about ablative case, we should mention ablative case prepositions. I can remove this. We don't need anymore. It's not easy to remove. So I will be typing above this text. Well, ablative case, not good. Ablative case has the following prepositions in pharmaceutical terminology. The first and the most important preposition cum. Cum means with. It usually used in prescriptions. For example, it's necessary to take ophthalmic films with fluorinol or tablets with vitamin C and so on. Cum with drugs, if we use cum plus drugs, cum plus drugs, names requires ending or, requires ending or, like with fluorinol, 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 cum fluorinalo, with glycerin, cum glicerino. You see, it has ending or. Ending or is singular ending for nouns of second declension in ablative case. Cum fluorinala, cum glycerina, cum paracetamolo, cum novocaino. Chemical elements also nouns of second declension. So we would say cum ferro. Cum ferro means with iron, and so on. Now let's write down an example with chemical element. With iron. Cum ferro. Cum ferro. If we need something plural, like with roots, for example, with flowers, we would use ending ibus. With something plural, will be ending ibus. Cum radicibus. It means with roots. Cum floribus. With flowers. It's rather easy. Let's go on. One more preposition that requires ablative case. It's preposition ex. Ex means from or made of. Made of or from. From fruits. Ex fructibus. Es fructibus. Again, we see that it's plural, yes, so we use ablative plural ending ibus. Ex fructibus. Ex, English translation is from fruits. Ex fructibus crateribus, for example, pharmaceutical term. Well, let's go on. Preposition very popular in. It's easy to memorize, like in English language, it's the same in. A lot of examples with this preposition. In capsules. In Latin will be in capsules. It's often used when we speak about the drug form in capsules. In tablets. In tabuletis. And sometimes we use adjective obductis. It means coated. Obductis. In tabuletis obductis. For capsules, we can use also in capsules gelatinosis and elasticis. It's two adjectives that can describe the capsules. Then in syringes. In syringes will be in spritz tubulis. In spritz tubulis, it means in syringes. In a dark test tube, in a dark vial, in vitro. In vitro nigra. In vitro nigra. What else? No, I think that's it with preposition in. Encapsulis, in ampulus. In ampulus. We can add in ampulus. Of course, it means in ampoules. In ampulus. It's examples of preposition in requires ablative case. Okay, let's go on. Another preposition is preposition pro. Pro means for. Pro infantibus. For children. Pro daily. On daily basis. Pro doze. For a single dose. Pro inhalazione. For inhalation. Pro inhalazione. For inhalation. Okay, the next. If we need for injection, pro injezione. You can see that a lot of words have got ending "ye." Because it's third declension, singular, so we have to use ending "ye." Pro injezione, pro inhalazione, pro soluzione for solution, pro soluzione for solution, pro, what else can be? Suspensione, pro sospensione for suspension, pro sospensione for suspension, pro narcosi for anesthesia, pro narcosi, narcosi for anesthesia, pro rentgena for X-ray, pro rentgeno for X-ray, and some plural examples like for suspensions, for solutions, for injection, pro suspensionibus. It means plural for suspensions. Pro injecionibus for injection. Pro solucionibus for solutions. And that's it, I think. Enough examples. This preposition we use in ablative case. Well, let's deal with some examples that contains ablative and accusative cases. Let's translate the following pharmaceutical terms. Suppositories with glycerin. Suppositories with glycerin. Suppositories with glycerin. Suppositories is plural, nominative plural. I remind you that drug form is always in nominative case. Suppositoria. With is cum. Glycerin is drug name, so we need ending o. Cum glicerino. Rather easy. Suppositoria cum glicerino. Okay, let's go on. One more term. Coated tablets alcohol for children. coated tablets. It's not prescription, so it's nominative plural. Табулеты. Обдукты. By the way, if it was necessary to take them, we would say recipe tabuletas abductas, but here no recipe. Then go straight name, inverted commas. Alcohol, it will be alcoholum. Alcoholum. For children, it's pro infantibus, ablative case. Pro infantibus. Okay, one more example and it will be enough for you. Castor oil in capsules. Castor oil in capsules. We start with drug form. Here it's oil, oleum. Then plant name goes in genitive case, ricinium. In capsules, in capsules, it's ablative case. No, it's very easy. Okay, that's it. Thank you for attention. Bye-bye.